Hello, now our word for today is flashing. Now, flashing, as you may know, is another word for indecent exposure, especially if it's in public. Now, this girl just loves doing it. Imagine, okay, that you're working at a customer service somewhere, then some girl flashes you her cervix. What would you do? Now, let's check out this video.
Guy caught looking at my cervix.
Let me see this one too.
So what is happening, you may ask? So let me give you some context. So apparently, this woman right here is in need of a speakers that just so happens to be needing assistance for it. Now, it's said that she is being very inappropriate. Then suddenly she bends down and to point at something, I guess. And I don't know, maybe her implants fell and she's just picking it up, I don't know. And when she bent down, she gave something to that dude. And no, not a boner, but a potential grounds for a lawsuit. Now there's one slight problem with what she did. And what is that, you may ask?
Keep in mind, side note, I am gay. I am gay, wrong tree in the wrong neighborhood.
Yep, you heard that right. He's gay. Now I'll let the guy in the video, Mr. Mitchell, explain further.
So a couple of months ago, I was at work doing my job, you know, giving out excellent customer service per me, and this girl walks up and she's telling me she's a speaker, but the way she's talking is very, like, it's different. She's being very inappropriate with me. She's talking like this, and it just makes me uncomfortable. But I'm like, let me just try to do my job, you know, whatever. And then as I'm trying to help her with a speaker, I don't know if you can hear in the thing, but I was telling her we could look at reviews online. She bends down to point at something, and her bottom of her dress is cut, and I just see her entire ass. Keep in mind, side note, I am gay. I am gay, wrong tree in the wrong neighborhood, wrong area code, like, no thank you. And it kills me because this happens and I'm like, whatever, you know, I tell my leadership and, you know, whatever. Months later, around Christmas, guy comes to my job, you look familiar. And I'm thinking, oh, it's probably because I worked at 2 other locations in 3 years. No, OnlyFans.
And this part is where I come in. Now it was mentioned that there's an uncensored version of that video in her OnlyFans, right? And I found it, but I'm not allowed to show it to you because of community guidelines, of course. And no, I did not subscribe to her OnlyFans. I didn't even know that they'd let some kind of female dog make an account. But if you do want to find it, you just have to look hard enough. And I'd rate her video 1 out of 10. Because there's just a bunch of BBL garbage in my face. Plus, there's a sexual harassment involved. And I just rated it 1 out of 10. 1 because, I don't know, respect as a human being, I guess. And yeah, Mr. Mitchell is not kidding. The dress she wears and when she bends down,
her bottom of her dress is cut and I just see her entire ass.
You can really see, no, not can really, you will see the fault line that runs in between 2 massive tectonic plates. And when you squint your eyes and really look deeper into the fissure, I can definitely guarantee you that you will see her lunch that she ate earlier, or her cervix in there. And she's just shaking them things non-stop in the video. Well, I'm guessing she shook her bum hard and her career even harder, huh?
She put this shit on OnlyFans, and I like freaked the out because like I'm like, oh my god. So I had to hunt it down. He comes back, gives me her at. I find the video, description of the video, uncensored version on my page for $4. The killer, her bio, minding my business. Girl, no you ain't, because look at where we are right now. Look at me. Just potentially could be recognized in this video that makes me like a pervert for the rest of my life, and you don't even care.
And Mr. Mitchell is right, he can be potentially recognized as a pervert. Because if you do find that video, almost all of the comments there on that repost is just about Mr. Mitchell's reaction on being flashed and him, you know, wanting a piece of that cake. And you know, it's a good thing that Mr. Mitchell caught that video early on, because if he didn't, he will be labeled very nasty things. Now, this video highlights a very important thing, is that no matter who you are, you can be the baddest, the gayest, the straightest, they, them, I don't care who you are, as long as you're a human being, you're gonna be developed to look at certain things, especially if it's shocking like that. But that doesn't make the one who looks a maniac.
Here I am having a DoorDash shake-ins and meeting this girl's living in Miami, living her best life.
And abusing that shit and painting someone or potentially painting someone to looking like a pervert and possibly costing your victims their job. That is just pure evil. And joke's on her that fortunately the tree she barked on has a rainbow on top of it. Kinda reminds me of that scene in White Chicks.
Oh, honey, you're so barking up the wrong tree right now, really.
So after Mr. Mitchell made that video, it blew up, 9 million views. And the BBL lady caught wind of that, so this is her first response.
Hey besties, update. The dumb f***ing cunt has responded and her response could not have been worse. He got 5.6 million views. He is pissed about nothing. Shut the f*** up, take the free clout, and get you some money. You came into my job and harassed me, okay? You ain't gonna sit here and tell me how I am and I'm not gonna what you did. Okay? Let's clarify that right now. Regardless of all that, I am still trying to speak out against what you did because you are normalizing it and it is not okay. And you not feeling any remorse about it even after I talked about that is crazy.
That is wild. I'm pretty sure she's high when she posted that. What the hell? If you're one of those people that says that he got lucky, he got flash, or why he complaining? If you somehow echoes that woman's thought process, I don't know what to say to you. You're probably out of your goddamn mind at that point if you think sexual harassment is okay. And I shouldn't speak ill of people with mental conditions. And some of the people bring up valid points, like imagine if the roles were reversed.
That's the biggest thing about all of this. If I was a woman and she was a man, everyone would feel so much differently. But because I'm this big, stout, 6'4" fuck, this is supposed to be a good thing for me. I'm supposed to be happy that I was at work.
Exactly. So if a man flashed a woman, he will be sent away. He will be sent to Alcatraz for that shit. No parole. And in this case, the woman gets to put your face in her OnlyFans and profit off of your reaction, and you can get potentially labeled as a predator or a pervert. So this is her latest response. So please feel free to pause the video so you can read it all. I will just highlight important parts of it. So this is the things I want to touch on about. Okay, so basically she's saying that Mr. Mitchell is a liar and the content isn't posted on OnlyFans. And I will label that shit as a load of baloney. Because if you manage to see the video on the internet and imagine posting that on Instagram, that video will be taken down very quick because it's considered as NSFW content. So second one, if you had a problem with the video, you should have come to me directly like a grown girl that you are and asked me to take the video down, but instead you want sympathy because you saw ass at work. Okay, so isn't that ghost the same for you? Why didn't you go to him first and ask if you can post the reaction on your OnlyFans? And I get that Georgia is a one-party consent state, so if you made a video with him, he will be also welcome to post any video of you. You just look ultra bad because what you did is ultimately wrong. And the last one, never did this man mention that he was uncomfortable with helping me look at speakers, nor did he ever mention that my dress was too short either. He just happened to look and my photographer happened to take the video. Again, Miss Yona, Mr. Mitchell is just doing his job and good on him for not disrespecting you while you're having an episode. And the last part feels like she is just lying to herself. She knows that when she bends down, you will see her countenance. Like I said, if something shocking is at play, no matter who you are, you will look. And your cameraman is just waiting for the right moment. So this is another one of her response. Wait, I assaulted you at work but didn't get arrested at Target? Is that what I heard you say? I assaulted you at worst. Assault. Fine. You win, Miss Yona. Let me change that. Okay, happy? You're right, harassment, not assault, because that significantly made it better, huh? Good job. So this is the third one. Wait, I'll fix it. There. Oh, so Miss Yona won't be angry. Remember, she just sexually harassed Mr. Mitchell, not assault. And then she basically said that she does not care, blah, 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 blah. So here's an update if Mr. Mitchell is suing her.
So when thank all for the overwhelming support, I was thinking I was gonna get a mixed bag reaction. I definitely wasn't gonna think it was as big as it was, but whatever. The problem with this is that Georgia is a one consent state when it comes to recording and documentation, that kind of thing. So literally, like if anyone's ever recording you or in any way, shape, or form without you knowing, only one party has to know about it. And usually it's the party that's doing it. Basically, I have no legal recourse, at least not state. I don't know about federal. If there's anyone who's knowledgeable in law and pro bono, let me know if there is anything I can do. It does suck, but I don't like I'm just saying, like, in general, it sucks. And it's so commonplace nowadays for this shit to be happening. It just fucking sucks. And people need to chill. People need to chill. Her specifically needs to.
So if that were true, there's still a possibility though, but I highly think that that video alone won't suffice because she did not specifically say that Mr. Mitchell is a pervert, unlike in my previous video with the bald woman.
Keep your eyes open. He's a predator.
So there's potential wiggle room for her to get out, so I don't think this will go to court anytime soon. And the only thing we can pray to happen is for her to face repercussions on her socials, I guess. And fortunately enough, after this, she privated all of her socials as of now and had high dislike ratio on her video on YouTube, so that's a small win. And before closing our video, a word from our GOAT, Mr. Joey Swoll.
This has got to be one of the worst things I've seen on social media. This woman goes to this man's work so she can bend over and intentionally reveal herself to him to get him to look, film it without his consent, then post it to advertise her uncensored OnlyFans content. The only reason this man knows this video exists is because somebody came into his work and recognized him as the pervert that wanted that woman on OnlyFans. This man works 3 jobs to try and make ends meet, and you want to put that in jeopardy for what? So you can make more money on OnlyFans? Seriously? So Pretty Yana, I don't know the terms of service for OnlyFans, but I have to believe that this violates their content policy, and I hope they kick your ass off. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Exactly. Couldn't said it better myself. So that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.